free shipping, so you can get up to 50% off for FlexPay, and you'll find those can't miss beauty steals all week long right there on hsn.com. And that is the duo. We're getting the pink flower and the red flower in the Mystic lipstick. Okay, we're gonna continue on because we have another hour with Jay King. Final hour of the day, and I know a lot of you, I think like 600 people are hanging on for our amber necklace, but loads of people asking about the final few on a necklace that was actually brought here to the network. Twisted arm. This was hilarious. Well, I won't even tell the hilarious story. But the point is, I did this. We had a host pick in April, first host pick that we had done in 10 years for Jewelry Host Pick. So I went to Jay, I said, Jay, I don't want just any turquoise. I want blue, 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 high blue, clean blue, beautiful blue, and I want big beads. And Jay goes, okay, well, we'll see what we can do. And I said, well, I'm thinking of a $99 price point. He goes, well, I'm telling you right now, we're not doing that. Anyway, so we went back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. We got it to $139. And he sent me a sample of the turquoise, and I said, yes, I love that color blue. Yes, it's clean. Yes, that's what I want. It was $139. Now on host, actually day before host pick, I did a little negotiating with our planning department, and I said, one time, can I do it for $99? And Chip okayed it. Chip's my good friend. Well, what happened was we sold out, and we sold out, I think, in 4 minutes. We were supposed to talk about it for 12 minutes. It was like my key item, they say. It was the, you know, the center stage item in my show, but it sold out in 4 minutes. And so we were kind of in a lot of trouble. We got a lot of people on our Facebook pages, a lot of people that called and said, I missed it, I missed it, I missed it. $40 off a brand new item never happens, but we did it. And so Jay brought back a handful, and now we have 300 left, by the way. And this is officially it, right, Jay?
I'm not doing it again, Connie.
I'm going on record. I am not doing it again. By the way, I
didn't want to do it the first time. Okay?
18 inches in the length and a 2 3/4 inch extender. Mongolian mist, beautiful turquoise. If you don't get this in the next few minutes, unfortunately, you won't be able to get it, period. But I love the size of the beads. I love the fact that they are beads. And look at how blue, Jay.
This is blue, and as far as you can see, just a slight matrix in some of them. But this is as clear as it gets, guys. I mean, you can't get it any cleaner than this. It's just the color, the quality, this particular material. Now, you have to understand, in Mongolian mist, this is the AA grade material that comes out of that particular vein, that particular mine. This isn't something normally that I would cut for beads. And I never cut round beads because round beads are the biggest waste of material that you could ever have. And Connie and I have had this discussion numerous times, and she ignores me anyway. So, but I will tell you.
I love the look of round beads. By the way, we have 100 left.
I did this for Connie, and at $139.90, do you realize that at that, it was unbelievable to do it. I mean, we're not making any money here, okay? Just to do that was just almost impossible to do. But we went ahead and did it because it was Connie's host pick. So we went ahead and do that. And I owe Connie a few favors, and she's done a lot of things for me during my career here. I've been 22. You've been what, 21?
20, yeah, so 20 years.
So I've only been here 2 years longer than Connie. So we've had a long relationship. But I will tell you, this is impossible to do. You don't see this on the market. I guarantee you, when you go out and if you find anything like this, it's going to be faux. It's going to be fake. It's not going to be real.
Oh, Jay, we're going to have to move right along because it is officially gone. So I'm going to grab our Kingman turquoise and put it back on with what I'm wearing. But now we're going to go to our blue basin ring. And congratulations to those of you who were able to get my necklace. I promise you're going to love it. Okay, this is a pretty incredible opportunity. We took this from $120. That's the appraised price. Now, when we say appraised, lowest appraised price that we send it out, have it independently appraised by 3 appraisers. The lowest was $120. We brought this in at $79, but today it's $49. And Jay, that is a big hunk of beautiful, rich turquoise. We have all sizes for you.
Okay, this is Blue Basin. Okay, what makes Blue Basin is this is an American mine. This comes out of the mineral park, the Kingman deposit. This is the most expensive turquoise rough as far as money paid by me that I've ever bought. I paid more for, that's Blue Basin right there. That doesn't exist. Actually, we shot that from the top of the mountain. If you fly over that right now, that's not even there. That whole area is gone. That's Blue Basin when it came out. At that time, it was the clear blue highlight material. I bought this over 5 years ago, going on 6 years. I paid more for this material, this rough material, than I've ever paid for turquoise in my entire life. But I did it because of the clarity and the color of the material. Now, that being said, this material is very limited. They don't even have any more. They don't even have any more of the rough material that came out. That, like I said, it all sold. That whole deposit, that whole area is gone now. That they've mined it out. They've moved on. They're actually moving up further up on the mountain is what they're doing now, and bringing the mountain back and trying to. So they're working on veins that are substantially higher than where the Blue Basin deposit was found. You're going to see a few items, like you're never going to see a necklace. You're not going to see anything big. I've got enough material. I maybe have now, I'm probably down to maybe 50 kilos if I've got that. And all this material that I have is the real super high-end material. Now, there's no two of anything on this that are going to look identical. But if you're a collector and you like to collect all the different varieties of turquoise, this is an American turquoise. It is one of the more phenomenal turquoises that came out of that particular mine. Like I said, I paid more for this rough material. And I'll tell you why I know that, is because every time I design something, my staff, certain members of my staff always bring up the fact that I paid more for this material than any other turquoise.
Okay, you know what? We'll let you know when it's gone. It was a huge customer pick at $79. We're doing it now at $49, but look at what's coming up as our showstopper. You know, last hour we were talking about Jay is one of the original members of the American Dreams here at HSN, and Spiny Oyster and Black Shell is kind of what started it all for his American Dream. We're doing this one at $17.98 on your charge card from $119. We have this one today priced at just $89. Free shipping on this, Jay. And this is, like I said, kind of a throwback to what started it all for you.
This is kind of for me, it's kind of a throwback, flashback, kind of, you know, all combined in one. But this is exactly what we used to do. We used to do the puka shell. We would do the oyster shell. This is this is gold lip shell, and then we've accented it with the spiny oyster, which we were the first, some of the first people that ever did spiny oyster. And I've told that story to so many times. We used to go dive. When I was in college, we'd go down to Guaymas, we'd go down to San Carlos, and we would dive. And all we would camp on the beach, and we would dive for our food. So that's when we actually first discovered spiny oyster.
So that's coming up. Look for that one. If you want to get a head start, you're more than welcome to do so. But now, this is exciting because we're going to move to one of our gallery pieces. This was appraised at $574. We did it at $299. Great value at $299. We're doing this today at $179, so that's $120 off the HSN price. But if you love those gallery pieces, again, it's like, imagine you're in Scottsdale, you walk into the most beautiful gallery with fancy lighting, you feel like to breathe the air in there, it's $500 if you buy nothing. That's the kind of bracelet this is. It's that extra wide sterling silver cuff. It will accommodate any wrist size because you open and close it. No, it's not only turquoise, and by the way, this is Chilean turquoise, so again, you can see those beautiful, perfect blues, but look at the kyanite. Look at the gem quality grade. It almost looks like a star sapphire, Jay.
And this is all gem grade kyanite. I brought it, this is what a kyanite crystal.
Okay, that's crazy.
That's what a kyanite crystal looks like.
Look at that.
So that's what they look like. And this is all gem grade kyanite. A lot of you probably have kyanite in your life and you don't even realize it, because the commercial grade, the low grade kyanite, they actually use it as a commercial lubricant in electronics. So your cell phone, your computer, in most cases probably has commercial grade kyanite somewhere in it where they used it as a lubricant. This is the gem grade kyanite. And then, of course, I combined it with the highest grade Chilean material, the Andean blue material that we have out of the Chilean mine. And a lot of the people that see this material, they actually think it's Sleeping Beauty. It really is, almost looks identical to Sleeping Beauty. It has the clarity. Do you see this? And even if it has a matrix, it's got that little soft caramel matrix, but for predominantly, the most of this is clean, clean. I mean, just sky blue, clean, clean. I actually designed this. I hand selected the turquoise cabochons, and then they cut from the finest gem grade kyanite. They cut. This is one of the few times I've actually combined these two materials.
Oh, they're so pretty together.
I just think that they just flow so nicely together. And then if you look at the size of the cuff, I mean, just the silver alone, this is no little.
It's heavy.
Scrappy
but Jay,
piece.
I mean,
this is humongous.
This kyanite, that's, look at this, and oh gosh, this is gonna sell out. We have 42 people who can get this. Look at that. It looks like star sapphire.
It almost looks like a star sapphire. It does. It has that look to it. And this is one of the very few times that I've combined these two natural materials. But again, if you look at the work, all these cabochons are hand cut. But you have to understand, all these bezels, okay, that's what the cab is set in. Every one of those is specifically hand done for that cab.
Okay, you know what? If you're on board, you've got it. I have to take that one off, but everybody's still asking about the amber necklace I'm wearing. Yes, it's 5 strands. This is 30 to 50 million year old amber. This is not the copal, you know, the things that have been around for, you know, 10 million, whatever. This is real Baltic prized, cherry-picked amber. And you're getting 5 strands with that Chilean turquoise, the same turquoise that you just saw in that bracelet that we were talking about rivaling Sleeping Beauty. And we sold 17,000 of these at $149. Today, it's our lowest price. It's $109. It's free shipping and $21.99 on your charge card. 800 people ordered that last hour. We do have some of those available. So if you're still thinking about it, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, I think it's the ultimate look for fall, Jay. I think this is so incredible for fall, and you're just dripping in that kind of that whiskey color amber. Okay, we're gonna move right along, and now this is exciting because this is brand new. I don't think this has been on, Jay. I don't believe.
It's brand spanking new.
I don't believe you've had this on in any of your I mean, I know it's new for the visit.
No, I'm
but
talking.
It hasn't.
No, I'm talking.
Okay.
It's brand spanking new.
It's brand new. Okay,
brand
let me just tell you what you're getting in this, and you're going to lose it, because Jay put together some of the most incredible stones. I only have 500 of these, and I said to Chip earlier, I said, why didn't we get like, you know, 2,000 of these, 400 of these, whatever. I mean, 2,400 of these. And he said we couldn't. We actually tried to order, he said, over 1,200 of these. And Jay brought us all he could. A few hundred of these, 500 people can take advantage of it. Listen to what you're getting. I'm going to start here, right down here in the front. Do you know what you're looking at? That's green opal.
That's Serbian green opal.
Green
Very
opal.
rare. Extremely rare.
I've never even presented green opal, even with Jay. Here's pink opal. Then you're getting, okay, this is where it gets a little crazy. You are not only getting turquoise, but you're getting rare turquoise. That happens to be the Hubei turquoise, the turquoise that
antique.
Is collector, antique turquoise. You're getting lapis from Afghanistan, collectible lapis. You're getting, let's see, what else? You're getting, here's purple turquoise. You're getting 7 Peaks turquoise. Oh, wait, where is it? You're getting lavender opal. You even have some, oh, wait, here it is.
That's the Jalisco lavender opal.
The lavender opal.
That's Jalisco.
Oh my gosh, did I miss anything? Wait, 7 Peaks, purple.
So you got 5 countries, and you got seven different materials.
So let's just take a trip around the world, Jay, in a triple strand that is off to the races.
This is the very first time I've ever done anything like this. If you like it, I'm going to do more kind of like multicolor looks like this in different aspects. But you think about this, okay, you got 7 different materials that came from 5 different countries. So you would have had to go to 5 different countries to collect 7 different materials just to have the rough, right, to be able to do this. I think it's a cool look. And one of the inspiration behind this, just so everybody knows, is for people who have shopped with us in the past, we used to have a material that was called rainbow calsilica. And rainbow calsilica, one of the points on selling rainbow calsilica and what made it so popular and people really wanted it was the fact that you had a multitude of colors in it. So it would go with anything. You could wear it with anything. So we were challenged to come up with something that we can start doing that will kind of replace that aspect of our business that would kind of take over that. And so we decided, you know what? We have a lot of natural materials. Why don't we see what we can do, and we can do some combinations. This was really kind of my first time. Now, I have done like different colors of opal. I've done different—
I've never seen the lavender.
Different kinds of turquoise. I've done that in different colors before. I have done that before, but this is a combination of opals and turquoises, and then you've got lapis. So you've got lapis, opals, and turquoises from around the world. Comes from 5 different countries. You've got 7 different materials here, all combined together. They're all natural. They flow together. But you have things like the Serbian, easy for me to say, Serbian.
Jay's doing what I normally do.
Green opal, okay. We're down to the wire on that material. You can't even buy that material at all. We bought it probably 7, maybe even 8 years ago. I just have a little bit left in my private collection. The Jalisco, lavender, purple opal, no más, as they would say in Mexico. There's no more. No more. There is no more of that material. We don't even have a lot of it, so you've got a little bit of Jalisco in that. The lapis, if you look at the lapis in this, okay, super high grade. This is all AA, AAA grade lapis. You know, this is like the cream of the crop. You have 7 Peaks turquoise, which is a very limited, that's the high blue turquoise that you're seeing in there, and that material is hard to find. And then you've actually got old Hubei. I call that antique turquoise. That material was mined out in the 70s and early 80s. They came in, they shut the mines. That what Connie's pointing to, that's the old, I call that antique turquoise.
Look at that.
You can't even buy that. The only way you can see that material is in a museum.
Yeah, and look at that. It's that black spider webbing.
And this is what started the whole thing. American miners and cutters went to China in the early 70s, and they're the ones that actually developed the turquoise mining. They developed the turquoise cutting. They knew nothing about it. It was American miners and American cutters from Arizona and New Mexico that went out and started that. And then you got that beautiful pink opal from Australia, which is an exclusive for us. And you've seen Glenn. We've shown you Glenn, the miner.
Yes.
And we've gone out to the mine. And here again, all done by hand. But these are all exclusive materials that we've been able to put together through the years. Like I said, even the Serbian green opal, the lavender opal, you can't even buy that. The Hubei turquoise, it's not available. You can't even get it. The only way that we have it is we bought it years and years and years ago. We have it in our private collection, and we don't have mass amounts. Okay, so we've got just little bits. But what I love about this, though, you get all these natural materials, you get all these different colors, all in one design. So you get 5 countries, 7 different materials, all in one exclusive design.
Okay, by the way, we have fewer than 200 of these available. We're going to say a quick hello before it's gone. Pat in Louisiana is shopping with us. Hi, Pat.
Hi, how are y'all?
Good, how are you?
Mr. J. King, I want to thank you for bringing back the rainbow calsilica and turquoise reversible bracelet. I got my first one when you first introduced it. I think I bought almost all of your rainbow calsilica. And when I bought the first one, I was upset that I didn't buy 2. And when it came back, I didn't get to talk to you last show, but the show before that, when you brought it back, I got it, and it looks beautiful. I wear one on the side, and then I wear the rainbow calsilica bangle, and then I wear the other one on the other side. I wear the turquoise. I got the red coral inlaid bracelet in the ring, the band ring, and then I got the turquoise. So all 3 of them I mix and match. Looks gorgeous.
That is so cool to stack. And you know, like the rainbow calsilica, just so you know, like we don't have any more of that. I actually, the only reason I got that was I got it from Dave's estate. Unfortunately, Dave passed away. He was our broker who dealt with the miners. And so he had whatever they had left. It was just a miracle that we got it. But it's a wonderful material, but I can't ever get it. I'm so excited that you got that and you love it. And it's just so exciting to be able to do that one more time.
I was so surprised. I got on the phone right away, and I'm so glad to get it.
Well, you know, when they first approached me on that, I told them there's absolutely no way I can do it. I can't do it. And it was almost like a miracle, because within a few days we got a call and they said, the estate has just a few hundred pounds left. And so we were able to do it. So
Pat, thank
you for the call, Pat.
And
thank you so much.
Thanks for saying hi to us. Now, okay, we have one more item before we do a quick 5 and 5. By the way, I got to tell you too, if you have any questions, I know we often get a lot of calls and sometimes we don't get to take every single one of them. I want you to go to my Facebook page. It's Connie Craig-Carroll. That's 2 R's, 2 L's on HSN Facebook, and like my page. And you'll see this cool video of Jay where he's answering rapid fire questions. And you all always love those videos because, like I said, I think one of the questions was like, who would play you in a movie? There's all kinds of interesting questions. And I know you love to get to know Jay better than even you do here on HSN. So you can see that video. But if you have questions for him, I'm going to take some of your questions randomly selected, and tomorrow I'm going to do another video. I'm going to ask your questions. So just go to my Facebook page, Connie Craig-Carroll, on HSN Facebook. In fact, I think that you can find it on the HSN page. Like if you click on my page on HSN. Anyway, Connie Craig-Carroll on HSN Facebook, like my page, and comment at the bottom of the comment section of the videos. And tomorrow, I'm going to be doing a video, rapid fire, your questions with Jay, so you get to know him even better. But now, Jay, we're going to talk about Verasite, brand new pendant with the beading necklace. You have the matching earrings, and this is really the prettiest color of green.
This is the most amazing Verasite that you're ever going to find in your life. What makes this really interesting, look at the clarity of this, look at how clean it is. It almost looks faux, right, because it's so clean. This comes out of Utah. It comes out, it comes out of a little town called Beaver, Utah, which the deposit's just outside of that. It's mined by the Penny family. And here's what's the most incredible thing about this material. It's not only the quality of it, the clarity of it, worldwide, it's the finest Verasite you'll ever find in the world. I've never seen any Verasite, even the Boulder Verasite that I get out of Australia is, it's very clean, but nothing compares to this particular Verasite. And what's really unique about this, it's all mined by women. Okay, it's all of Dave's daughters.
Wow.
So when you go out to the mine, all the miners are women. So if you want a material mined by women, this is it.
Okay, hang in there. Right now, we're going to do something you all love. It's 5 great values, but only a minute apiece. So it's our 5 and 5. Take a peek. Okay, we're gonna start with the turquoise link style bangle bracelet. This was appraised at $253. We did this originally at $169, but get this. This is $100 off.
Are you kidding me?
It's $69.
Oh my God.
And not only this, this is Kingman, that Kingman with that beautiful caramel kind of, actually, I'm sorry, this is that gold matrix that's running through it, Jay. And this is a stretch style bracelet. 80 people can get it at $69. You couldn't buy the silver for that price.
You couldn't even buy the cabs for that. I mean, that's crazy. And that's the Kingman gold that had that beautiful caramel matrix. I don't even have this material anymore, but that's ridiculous. You couldn't buy the materials to get that. And this is a great, they're stretch sterling silver bangle bracelets.
Okay, we now have 60 of them. This will indeed sell out. Imagine how pretty this is going to be stacked with anything. We'll let you know when it's gone. $100 off the price. Now, from $279 to $159, so we're talking about $120 off of this one, where you're getting that big, beautiful 8 to 14 millimeter amethyst necklace, but then that Sonora and turquoise. This is the same turquoise that we were talking about earlier, mined in Mexico, that Jay was saying was among the finest of all the turquoise he's ever seen. The pendant itself is 2 11/16, 1.5 inches in the width, so it's a big, bold pendant. And the lowest appraised price was $424. And I'm going to pick this up real quickly because I want to show you. This is solid silver in the back, Not only are you getting the Sonoran blue, but Jay, I mean massive, faceted amethyst. And then the necklace itself is all faceted.
Okay, if you look at this facet, what would you just pay for the amethyst necklace? And again, this has got the Sonoran blue in it, but it's, if you look at this and you go close on it, you'll see it's got the watermark. This is denotes some of the finest turquoise in the world. We got this property of what they call watermark.
Okay, and then the next one, we'll let you know when that one's gone. It will sell out too. This is amazing. This is a lapis and turquoise from $79 to $39.95, under $8 on your charge card. This is Chilean turquoise. This is lapis from Afghanistan, so the finest lapis in the world, and lots of silver, Jay.
Yeah, and go up a size on this because look how wide the band is. They're made true to size, but because the bands, they're all handcrafted. I hope people don't think that I could actually build things and sell them for this price, okay? Because literally manufacturer cost would be more than what they're selling it for. They just have a very few of these and they're on clearance, but they're not on clearance because that people didn't like them. They're on clearance because we only have a few left and we don't have enough to do a regular run on anymore. So they won't give us enough time to do it. And I can't bring it back. This was all part of the gallery edition, so it's not something I can actually bring back and make more of.
Okay, again, $39.90 for a handcrafted sterling silver real ring in lapis and turquoise. Okay, I love this. This is our bi-color mother of pearl. This may be the biggest discount of the day, from $104 to $39.95. Now, I'm gonna say that again. We sold this at $104. It's $39.95. It's under $8 on your charge card. And look at these fancy cuts, Jay.
These are what they call dumbbell cuts. So they're, if you go on this and you can see where they actually make like a dumbbell and then they intertwine them. So they layer them and then they graduate it up. Do you know how hard this is? Even the labor costs more than what they're selling it for. You know, and this is what they call gold lip mother of pearl. Comes out of Australia. It's gold lip, and you can say why they call it gold lip. You can see it has a gold tone to it. But if you look at how they layered this and how they've taken and graduated just to cut the shell, and not only that, they can only cut the heart of the shell because that's the only part of the oyster shell that is thick enough that they could actually cut the dumbbell. Okay,
the last 5 and 5. Now we're gonna do this massive carnelian 36-inch length necklace. We brought this in at $89.90. It is $39.90, under $8 on your charge card. Now the cool thing about this, it's varying shades of the carnelian, but it's all genuine carnelian. I'm gonna take this off because I want you to see. Look at how long this is, 36 inches. It does have a clasp though on it, so if you want to wrap it around, you can certainly do that. But we have so many people out there who make jewelry, who shop with Jay. I gotta be honest with you, you bought it for just the stones to remake something, Jay.
You could actually, you could even, most people could even go out and wholesale and buy half, even half these beads would cost that much.
I agree with you.
And what I love about this is the color. This is one of the more unique carnelians. Usually the carnelians run on the orangey side. This is almost like a raspberry red, like a strawberry color. It was one of the more unique carnelians. And this is not an agate, this is a natural carnelian.
Okay, we have an update. Guess what sold out? Our turquoise bracelet. Congratulations. I think all of our 5 and 5s will sell out. I really, really do. Okay, Jay and I have our showstopper coming up next. It's gonna be that beautiful shell and spiny oyster, but so much more to come in the next 30 minutes. Stay with us as we share more of what's going on here.
The ante on Monday and watch the Monday Night Show. Get great tips on all your favorite products and hot deals on new ones. This week we have an extra hour dedicated to 40 years of American dreams and the game-winning strategy to a great tailgating party with new products from our dreamers. Plus celebrate big for Wolfgang Puck's 19-year anniversary with special pricing and free shipping. Join us Monday for our special 6 p.m. show.
In a world full of trends, I remain a classic. Life is your runway.
piece of plastic could be so much fun. Now, when you apply for the HSN card, instantly get $10 off. It's all about you. Extra flex on the things you love. Now, when you use your HSN card, you get extra flex all day, every day on all jewelry, beauty, and fashion purchases. Plus, no interest VIP financing, VIP easy returns, exclusive offers, all with no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or search HSN card at hsn.com.
We love our gemstones to be beautiful, colorful, and durable. That's why we give some of them a little more love. Enhancements may require special care and may not be permanent, while others may last a lifetime. For more information, visit hsn.com and search Gemstone Guide to see our gemstone enhancement chart.
Okay, we talked about American dreams and how Jay is one of our original American dream entrepreneurs here at HSN. And it all started with a necklace very similar to this. I will tell you just from preview, this has already been very popular. It's spiny oyster, which is very, very highly protected and very collectible, and that beautiful black shell, which has the most incredible look to it. We took this was brought in brand new for our showstopper from $119 to $89.90. We're even doing free shipping on it, and it's $17.98 on your charge card. Goes from 18 inches to 20 3/4 inches in the length. But Jay, this is, I mean, it really is that earthy, organic, kind of really rustic look.
This is the very first time you're getting to see this material. This is brand new and brand new for the show. First time that we've actually released it. I collected this shell numerous years ago. And then we decided, I said it for a long time, and I really never worked with it. And finally I thought, you know what, I've had that forever. We're gonna do something. So I did it just with the black lip shell. I did it, and it just, I liked it, but it just didn't do anything for me as, really. And then I thought, you know what, I'm gonna give it a little bit of splash of color here. And so we used orange and red spiny oyster as offsets. But just like Connie was saying, this is what started my career. This is what started it all. And this was the first kind of designs I ever made. We did them in turquoise, we did it in spiny oyster, and we did it in puka shell. If you're as old as me, you know what puka shell is. And everybody had a Hishi necklace. They had either a puka shell, or they had a puka shell in turquoise, or they had a turquoise necklace. I mean, I didn't know anybody when I was in college that didn't possess one. Okay, even the professors wore them.
Wow.
I mean, and it was men and women.
And where did you go to college?
Well, I went to Oklahoma State, and then I went to New Mexico State.
Oh, okay.
I just couldn't take the flat land.
You know what?
I'm a mountain boy.
We are really, really busy. $17.98 on your charge card. Over 200 people have already ordered. But you know what? Things have changed since Jay began originally making these necklaces, because you can't just collect these anymore. Collect the shells.
Yeah, you know what's really cool with this though, in how this is done. They take the shell, like in this case, the spiny oyster, or they take the black lip shell, and then what they'll do is they'll cut little squares out of it. So you cut it all up. You take your saw and you cut it all into little squares. Then you take those and you take a diamond drill, and you drill holes dead center. And I think we had the caller earlier, I forget, who makes jewelry, and she was saying how important it is that that you do it in the middle, right?
Yeah.
That you don't off drill it, because otherwise it messes it up. And so what you do is then you take a little diamond drill and you drill that in the center. Now your shells are all different sizes, so you cut, because as the curvature of the shell, you have to get it to where it's fairly flat or it won't work. So you cut that all up, and once you get all your pieces and you drill them all, then we used to put it and thread them on piano wire. And so you thread it on piano wire, and then we had a flat lap. So we had a lap which had a diamond face on it, and it has water dripping on it, so you keep it wet. And then you just sit there and you just run it back and forth. It's actually, if I could go back to those days, I mean, I have to tell you, you can just zone out. You just sit there and you go back and forth and you get in a rhythm, and that's what rounds it off. And also, if you get really good, you can put pressure on it. As you go toward the top, you put more pressure. And as you go to the bottom, you kind of slack off and put less pressure. And that's what it automatically will graduate it for you. And that's what gives you that graduated effect. It really is kind of it's a skill, it's an art. Trust me, okay, if I can do it, pretty much probably an 8-year-old could do it. If I can do it, you know, Buzzy could probably out-manufacture me. You know?
There you go.
But I got to tell you, but it is cool, and it's brand new. You're getting to see it for the
Okay,
first
hang in there. You've got it if you're on board. Look what we have a few of. Okay, these are sapphires. They're fancy sapphires. You know, when you think of sapphires, you think of blue. Anytime you get outside of the realm of blue, it's considered fancy. We sold these out every single time we offered them to the tune of $179, because this was appraised at $240. I mean, we're talking about carat after carat after carat of genuine sapphire. Today, on a piece that was a customer pick at $179, we're doing it for $109. It's $21.98 on your charge card. These are not dyed, these are not enhanced, these are real, mined from the earth, fancy sapphires. If you were born in the month of September, this is a new way for you to wear your birthstone. And you know what? Chances are you don't know anyone who owns a pink sapphire necklace. We can't keep these in at $179, yet for the only few hundred that we have, they agreed to do a fall price for today. So it is first come, first serve. That's going to be coming up for you. But right now, we're going to move right along to iolite and turquoise. I can't tell you how many requests we get for longer necklaces. And when I say longer, we do 32, we do 20. This is actually a 60-inch necklace. We took this from $119 all the way down to $89. We're doing free shipping on it, and it's $17.98 on your charge card, but it's iolite and turquoise. Now, you don't normally see iolite in the size stones that we're doing here. These are gorgeous purple iolite, and then in between you have that Angel Peak turquoise. So handcrafted. I love the fact that it's 60 inches in the length, because that gives you so many layering opportunities. And then Jay also put a clasp in the back, because a lot of times if somebody gives you a longer necklace, they figure, oh, you're just gonna slip it over your head. With this one, you have the clasp in the back so you can wrap it and wrap it and wrap it. And obviously with 60 inches in the length, you're gonna be able to layer just with this one necklace. But can you imagine coupling it back with a turquoise necklace, layering this with a beautiful turquoise necklace that you might have at home? And Jay, then the color combination of these two blues, stunning. And the fact that we're doing it at $89 in free shipping and $17.98 on your charge card.
Okay, what's so crazy about this is brand new for the event. I can count in 42 years of doing this for a living, okay, actually being in the jewelry business. You could count on my left hand how many times I've gotten iolite and been able to use it. It's not a material that I get very often. It's usually extremely expensive. I bought this material probably around 7 years ago, and I have had a few barrels of the crystals. I got it when I was on a trip to Brazil, when we were actually buying other materials. It's been sitting there forever and ever and ever. I really didn't, you know, I played around with it. The crystals are of the size that I can cut these beads, but I really can't cut cabochons. They're not big enough that I can really make cabochons of any substance, and that's what I wanted to do with it when I originally bought it. That was kind of my plan. But decided, okay, you know, I'm going to use it up. I also wanted to give it that little bling, that little pop. And so we used this Angel Peak, which is this high blue Chilean turquoise. This is natural iolite. And for people that don't know iolite, it has a very kind of a soft purple color to it. Mm-hmm. This is all natural. Usually when you see iolite, there's some kind of enhancement process to it.
And it's also usually smaller.
It's very, very small, and it comes from the crystals. Actually, iolite crystals is where we get it. I finally did this, but I wanted to do something kind of spectacular for this event. This is one of the very few 60-inch necklaces that we've done in the course of a year. And 60 inches, think about it, it's 5 feet. You're getting 5 feet of iolite and turquoise, 5 feet. I have friends that aren't that tall, okay?
Did you just look at me? I'm 5'3", I beg your pardon.
I wasn't gonna say anything. Okay, I could have made it 63 inches, and then it would have been even as tall as some of my friends.
Ooh, no, he didn't. Okay, you know what? On that note, before Jay gets himself in trouble.
Okay, well, I'm always in trouble with you anyway. But think about this, 60 inches. You could take this one necklace, and you buy this one necklace, and you're making one purchase, and I can think of 24 different looks. 24, just in my mind, 24 different ways to wear this, okay, just by itself. But if you want the ultimate layering piece, but think about this, you're getting 60 inches of natural, genuine iolite from Brazil with angel peak turquoise accents. You're getting all that in one look for one price. And even this price, I mean, the only reason we're even able to do it at the original 120 or 119, whatever they were going to sell it for, I mean, we had to work really hard to come in at that. And that's just because I got a tremendous buy on this material. But I bought it literally, I'd have to go back and look at my inventory list, but I would assume, I'm pretty sure, because I know the last time I was in that area and where we got this, I would say it's got to be at least 7 years.
Wow.
7 years ago when we bought this material. It's been sitting in the warehouse forever and a day. And it's just it almost has a kyanite feel to it.
Okay, hang in there and remember $17.98 on your charge card and free shipping, but we're gonna say hello to Rhonda in Michigan. Rhonda, welcome to HSN. You're with Connie and Jay.
Hello, how are you?
Good, Rhonda, how are you?
Fine, I love your product.
Thank you.
You take a lot of my money.
Oh!
Okay, I'm sorry.
My husband has even asked the UPS man how often does he come.
Oh, goodness.
But I made 2 purchases tonight of something that I think I'm going to be very happy with. Whenever I wear your jewelry out, people stop me, ask me, who is it? Where did I get it? Or if it's people that I know, they ask me, can they have it? And I just give it to them.
Oh, my gosh, Rhonda.
Well, how sweet is that?
I've been buying your jewelry for years.
Well,
and
thank you.
I love it. I love every single piece.
Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And I'm glad you enjoy our art. And that's kind of what makes it all happen. You know, if we didn't have Rhondas out there enjoying what we do, we wouldn't be able to continue doing what we do.
Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Okay,
Thank you.
We have moved on. This was Save for My Show. This is one that is also supposed to be here tomorrow, but I will guarantee you, because I know you all shop like me, you're collectors. I will promise you this won't last through this show. I have 1,000 people who can get this.
Okay.
This is Kingman.
This is Kingman.
And not only is it Kingman, but it is massive. I mean, this is a huge Kingman necklace. $199 was the price, and if you look on our little sheet that we have here in front of us, $199 was the price when we printed it. I made a call because turquoise is my favorite thing. You all know that. I collect turquoise. A lot of us love to collect American turquoise. And I called and I said, can we do it for $149? And believe it or not, I didn't think they'd do it, but it never hurts to ask. And they did it. It's $149 free shipping, and it's under $30 on your charge card. But Jay, we have never had a Kingman of this size, have we?
You've never had a Kingman. You've never really had many in my career. You've maybe had 4 or 5 Kingman necklaces.
Right.
Usually when you buy Kingman from me, you're getting it in cabochon form because the material's expensive. So here's the deal. All right, this material was bought over 5 years ago, probably going on 6 years, is when I purchased this material. This is genuine Kingman turquoise. This is the natural color of this material. This is the biggest, boldest Kingman turquoise necklace that I've ever done in my life. This is also the last big Kingman necklace that you'll see for me for any time coming. And it's not that I don't like Kingman turquoise. I love it. I have affinity. I met my wife at the Kingman mine, okay? That's where I met my wife. I have a big history with the Kingman mine.
Your best friend.
Yeah. What's happened in the world of American turquoise is the fact that when the Sleeping Beauty mine closed down, the world went crazy. And they went crazy for American turquoise. The only real high blue turquoise that you're going to find in America that's still available in American turquoise is the Kingman mine. And this is the Kingman material. That's the blue basin right there. And it's the last really big commercially active turquoise mine, and it's in a huge copper deposit. And that's why you have these high blues like that. The higher the higher the copper content, the more blue the turquoise is. What happened is that we did a lot of business in Kingman. The material has gone up and up and up and up. It's highly collectible right now. You have people coming in from all over the world buying this. They're paying crazy prices. This right here, this material will cost me right now, if I bought that rough that you're seeing in this necklace, would be minimum 3 times the cost, probably more like 5 times, right? And this material is so expensive that there's no way you don't see necklaces in it. And you sure don't see massive, huge necklaces in it.
No, and you know what? This is going to sell out, Jay. We've sold 400. With everybody on board, we have maybe 300 left. So guys, again, even at that $199 price point, Jay's like...
I'm just telling you, look, if you're a collector, and I sincerely mean this, and I'm telling you right now, you'll never see this from me. I don't think you'll see it from anybody else. I guarantee you're not going to see it for $149. If anybody else even can go buy this and do it, you're looking at minimum $500, $600, $700. Minimum that much money. To make this size of nuggets, if you look at these are all,
huge.
look at the cuts on these. Look at how
like
massive
big
this
barrels.
is. It took almost over 4 pounds of material, close to 5 pounds of material to cut each one of these necklaces. I could have sold the rough material for way more than we're selling the necklace for, and I mean that's at the $199 price. I can't believe they're discounting a brand new item. You're getting a look at it here. We made everything that we could make. That I'm willing to sacrifice on this. You know, for this event, I also brought in, if you got to shop with us earlier in the event, I had some massive Kingman turquoise cuffs and everything. I went big, because I'm just using up all the last of the material I have. But here again, all the material that I have left is all the high grade material.
200 left.
This is all the high grade. Look at this.
Look at the
blue
on
this,
board.
and that's natural blue.
Okay, guys, I want to show you this cuff because this cuff was $129. We're doing a Kingman cuff for $79.
And that's got all the different colors that come from the Kingman mine. Every one of those is a different color that comes out of the Kingman mine.
Okay, you know what? If you are on board, you've got this Kingman necklace.
Now,
don't
anybody
hang
got
up.
that? Congratulations. I mean, really, you'll cherish it forever and ever.
And don't hang up because we counted you. So you do have that necklace if you're on board. But look at this cuff, J. King, a $79 Kingman. Oops, the necklace is gone. I have to take it off. A $79 Kingman cuff. Can we show that for just 1 second? Because I've got to let everybody have a quick chance on our Kingman cuff. Okay, now if you missed out on that Kingman necklace, I do have this beautiful turquoise nugget necklace. This we took from $159 to $99. And this is under $20 on your charge card to bring this home. Let me see do I have a card on this? Because I want to see where this turquoise is from.
I'm looking at it. I'm thinking.
Thank you.
I think it's Iron Mountain, but it could be Elysium.
You know what? It's Iron Mountain.
Yeah, it looks like Iron Mountain because it's got some of the teals in it.
It's $99.
Yeah, we don't even have any more of the teal material.
It is not. Come on, let me put this up to my neck real quick.
If you see these are hand faceted, so they got their free-form facets. And again, this is a turquoise that we do have an exclusive. I don't know anybody else that has this material.
Okay, I'm putting it on with my necklace.
But if you look at this, I mean, it's got all the different colors that come out of that mine. This has got, the reason I know that this is old is because this is when we were kind of getting the teals out of that deposit, and we don't even get any more of the teal material anymore.
That's
Isn't that
$99.
cool?
That's crazy.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna leave that on till it's officially gone. 300 people can get this one. Can I show my cuff really quickly? I know we're going to the pink sapphire, but I want everybody that was excited about Kingman to be able to get that matching cuff. Okay, how many do we have left, Adam? This is, the interesting thing about this is not only are you getting Kingman, and it's all in sterling silver, but you're
getting
also
all the
getting,
colors.
yeah, all the colors.
Every one of them is going to be a little bit different. No two are going to be identical.
We have 20?
And,
oh my gosh.
And this is what I did is I took, I'm going through, I'm almost done with all my Kingman rough. I have very little left in my warehouse. And what I did is I took all the different, I took from every pile, I took specimens. And so we're doing all the different colors.
Okay, we have 20. Okay, now we're going to pink sapphire, Jay. Let's talk pink sapphire, because you and I sold this out. I remember when we launched this, we had it at $179, completely sold out. Jay brought some more back in, completely sold out, and it became a huge customer pick, a perfect 5-star. That means everybody that rated this rated it the very highest that you could. And I was reading through the comments, and people were so excited about not only having a sapphire, which is a precious gemstone, but having a fancy sapphire. Most people have never even seen a pink sapphire. Well, now from $179, where it's a big customer pick and sold out, well, this says 3 times. I sold it out twice, so somebody else had this one as well. We're doing this for $109, and it's $21.98 on your charge card, $18.32 if you have your HSN charge card. Goes from 18.5 down to 21 inches or anywhere in between. And how in the world are we doing? I don't remember. I've been with Jay for 20 years. I don't remember us doing sapphires.
Okay, well, I just got in the sapphire business a couple of years ago, and it's not that I didn't know about sapphires. It's just the fact that I didn't really have, the connections I had, I wasn't going to pay the kind of money that they wanted for the rough. I couldn't do anything with it. I went in search of actually a blue sapphire, and a friend turned me on, and he turned me on to several different miners. Now, this material, we got pink sapphire from Mozambique. We also got it from Tanzania, and from 2 different mining groups. But this is a natural pink sapphire. We brought this in. We blew it out. So we had material from Mozambique. Blew that out. We were able to get some material from Tanzania. We cut that. We blew that out. This is a combination, to be honest with you, of the Mozambique and the Tanzanian material, rough material, to be honest with you. I mean, we didn't have enough rough in any one of them to cut any, and we cut a few hundred of these. Okay, that's all we got, okay? Less than 500, that's all we could do. I'm not saying I can't do more of this down the road, but you're not going to see any this year, and you're not going to see any first quarter of next year, because we've already designed, and we've already written February. We're working on April and May right now, and that's how far out that we have to work. So I know what's coming up. I will tell you this. This is pink sapphire. It's natural. It's not enhanced. Most of the pink material that you see out there is treated. This is really, really rare to get it. There's not a lot of natural pinks that are out there in the market. If you think about it, there's not a lot of, Mother Nature doesn't make a lot of natural pinks. And this is semi-precious. So you get a semi-precious natural pink. Think about this. I mean, where, you know, like in your jewelry box, right? You always want that strand of pearls, right? The blue turquoise, that lapis, all, you know, a blue sapphire maybe a nice black, like a tourmaline or onyx or something like that. These are, I know that, I mean, these designs are just faceted, they're graduated. I mean, it's not, so, you know, you don't have to be a genius to design this, but it's just something simple that you can just wear on its own. If you just want to go outside, you know, you're just going out for the night, you just want that little pop of color. You want something, but you know, like it's almost like wearing diamonds. Like if you got a diamond necklace, you would put that on, right? You could put the pink sapphire on. But again, this is also the kind of piece that you can layer. You could layer, oh, it looks wonderful. I got to tell you, with lapis, it really looks great with blue turquoise. There's all kinds of different things you can layer this with. But look how, on Angie, look how elegant this is. I mean, this is something, and again, when people ask you what it is and you say it's pink sapphire. I mean, this is natural pink sapphire, okay? It's not enhanced, it's not treated. Most of the sapphire materials that you see like this, they've done some kind of process. They have like a mineral oil process where they take the lighter grade material and they cook it. They bake it over a period of time. That sounds simple. It's really not that simple. I'm oversimplifying the process. But, and I'm not, there's a lot of things that actually are more valuable once you enhance them. But normally when you see a lot of the sapphires, especially the high blues or the pinks, they've done something to them. They've taken lighter material and darkened it up. This is the natural color of it, and this is the natural material.
Okay, you know what? If you're on board, we have counted you. We'll let you know when this is officially sold out. Now, I want to remind everybody, too, Jay and I are back tomorrow night at 7 o'clock.
And then I'm not back for 2 months.
Yeah, so tomorrow night.
So I'm giving you a break.
At 7 o'clock, it's going to be the last hurrah for 2 months. What I want you to do is go to my Facebook page, Connie Craig-Carroll, that's 2 R's, 2 L's, on HSN, like my Facebook page, and right there underneath, I have a video of Jay where I'm rapid firing, asking him interesting questions. You can comment any question that you would like for me to ask Jay tomorrow.
Jay King.
Let's see.
3, 2, 1. Jay, are you an early bird or a night owl?
Oh, definitely early bird, and I go to bed with the chickens.
Okay, favorite movie?
You know, I like any John Wayne, but I like The Cowboys. That was a great movie.
Okay, so we won't give away the whole video, but you can go there and you can find out more interesting stuff about Jay. But the point is, you can watch that one, but tomorrow I'm going to do another one. I'm going to ask him your questions. So go to Connie Craig-Carroll on HSN Facebook, like my page, comment with any question that you want to ask Jay. But Jay, now we got to talk about the final few that we have of this gorgeous amber, 5 strands, Baltic amber, genuine, real collectible amber with Chilean turquoise. You and I sold this out several times. We sold 17,000 of these at $149, and it's a big customer pick at that price. Well, now we're doing it at our best price, which is $109. On top of that, we are also doing it on free shipping and $21.99 on your charge card.
Now, if you look at this, and you could actually torsade this too. Angie's wearing it the way I would, you know, that I would recommend that you wear it. But it's just like, think about this. You walk into a room, and you can see this. Look, the camera's quite a ways from Angie, right? But it looks like she's got, and this is why they call it a waterfall. It looks like you have a waterfall of amber and turquoise flowing down your neck, right? I mean, it's big, it's bold. You're going to get noticed. For people that, you know, what do you think that people are going to think you paid for this, right? They're not going to think that you even paid hundreds, okay?
Please.
Not even hundreds. They're going to be thinking you paid thousands. When you see something like this, big and bold, and then this is real, natural Baltic amber, and then you've got that beautiful Chilean high blue turquoise nuggets, and those aren't chips. They're actually nuggets. The same thing with the amber. These aren't amber chips. They're actually pieces of amber. And you saw where the amber floats up and they dye for it. This particular material, how they collect it, is after the storms, it flows up because amber is lighter and the Baltic Sea is saltwater. It flows up and it flows up on the beach. And they actually take and they gather the sand and then they sift it. And that's how they collect these little nuggets. You see right there in the gravel? See the gravel, the sand on the Baltic? See, they're holding those nuggets. That's how they get it. You can see right here. They're actually, what they're doing is they're raking that gravel, and then they'll rake it all up. They'll rake the amber. They have these rakes that have the real fine like teeth on them. And because the amber is lighter, they just carefully rake it. And because it's lighter, it floats to the top. And then they put it all together. It takes forever to do it. And then a lot of the bigger pieces of amber, they don't mine it in the Baltic Sea. They actually dive for it. And they have to keep going deeper and deeper and deeper. And that's where the amber is. The amber's at the bottom of the Baltic Sea. And what happens is it churns. It used to be a lot shallower. A lot, you know, how they used to have people that were beachcombers, that's all they did their whole life. That's how they made a living, is that after the storms, they would go out and they would walk the beaches and they would collect the amber pieces. Fishermen used to make more off their amber than they did their fish in some cases, where they would go out and they would, the amber would get stuck in the kelp. You know, like the kelp that was out. And so that when they would be fishing, they would go through and pull the kelp in, and the amber would be trapped in the kelp. And actually the amber was worth more than the fish that they were getting. So it's got a really interesting history. And here again, I've just got one of the people that I'm partners with that's in our buying group for our turquoise, because we have a turquoise buying group because I couldn't finance everything. And so we have a group of us that we all go together, and so that we can buy massive amounts of turquoise, and we can control a lot of the different mines and buy all the high grade material. One of my partners 50 years ago was a partner with one of the Russians that is involved in the amber mining, or the amber, not mining per se, but harvesting. So just the whole way it comes around is really amazing.
And stay right where you are. You're going to get it if you're on board. My friend, I'll see you tomorrow night at 7 for the final hurrah.
I'm going to be on with Helen early this morning, and then I'll back on from 2 to 4, and then Connie and I are going to wrap it up, and I'm gone for 2 months.
Thank you.
I'm taking a trip.
Okay, thank you. And I want to remind everybody too, you can pre-order on our Hoover Power Scrub Elite. It's a retail value of about $225. We're doing it for $167.95. Free shipping, $33 and change on your charge card if you'd like to pre-order that. That's going to be coming up at midnight. But again, hang in there for the amber. You can shop all J. King and like Connie Craig-Carroll on HSN Facebook. Ask me any questions that you want to find out with Jay tomorrow. We'll see you at 7. Colleen's up next with Iman. Lots not to miss out on.